Comes a new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Gotta do round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Decides to buff up while they can. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. There's an overdrive Shoryu. Burnout activates. A quick breather. Looking for a chance. Closes the gap. Jumps in. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. There's a change of sides. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Overdrive Hadouken! Flatline done! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? The last round. It's now or never. Player 1 will need to do a better job of utilizing their drive gauge if they want a different result than last round. Quick step forward! Plenty of health, full gauges, let's go! Pump the brakes on the impact! Watch Black anti-air! Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving back to center stage. Reads the jump in perfectly! The jump in is the non-leg spin! Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? Player 1 may be able to pull a fast one, especially with the turns out. Noticeable life lead is a comeback still. It is over! Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money! It's not over yet! Best believe it's time for that comeback! Nice fireball! Bumps up! Decides to meet them in the air. Smart play there to go for the air-to-air. Even if it can't lead to a combo, it's low risk but effective. Jump in finds the mark. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. The jump in is denied. Gets the parry in, and adds some pressure. Experiencing what a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Can't tech the throw? Good work staying in throw range there. Goes low. Still slugging it out at this range. Grabs and throws them away. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Hopes with a medium kick. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Hits them with a stop and bop. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. And they create an opportunity for all in with a rush. Let's get it. Raw critical. What's gonna happen? That final push at the end paid off in spades. When you have a chance to finish things, you gotta take it. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Let us begin. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Goes air to air to deny them a chance. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Player 2 with the life lead. Okay, creating some space here. The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Takes a trip. Time's the only thing moving here. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. Next hit will end the round. Intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Combo with the target combo. Scrapping it out up close. Player 1 is good. Oh, burnout triggered. What'll happen here? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Both fighters planning something? Not going anywhere. Looking for a forward rush. Barely blocks the jump. Burnout activates. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Connects with the throw. Can they create an opportunity for themselves? No! Critical art now?
Meaningless efforts.
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. What a finish! Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's good. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps. Spikes them with 3 gloves. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. What are they thinking here? Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag him with something. Recovers from burnout. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Rebound? Hold your breath. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. There's space to make something happen here, and neither finishes with the throw. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. A brave forward jump there to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jumps up. Can't tech the throw. Drive rush to keep it going. Knockdown and player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout. No, ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Wow, that's some big time damage there. Drives in fact misses. Player 1 is working with a better gate. Connects with the throw. Player reversal. Spikes him with 3 gloves. Looking for a hole. Sets up flatline zone. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Open, clutch, flush, anti-air. Shows a medium kick. Solid anti-air. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. 3 glove.
comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Nowhere to run.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Gets the crosser. Finds the time to squeeze in a low. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. The combo's there. Decent damage. What's next? That was a solid anti-air. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Did well to get the buff in there. Taking stock. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Get some. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Still very early in the round. Keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Are you serious? They had a read on that jumping the whole time? Fires off a Shiku Hadouken. A quick breather. Still scrapping for control of the space. Barely blocks the jump in. Confirm on the impact. Not a counter, but they'll take it. What'll happen? Jingu Hadouken! A single hit, so what are you jumping in for? Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Goes for the jump in to start the round. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop him. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Nails the anti-air. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. KO! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Did well to get the buff in there. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. Player 2 will look to... Nice counter. What a burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Jumps up. Sets the KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Opts to create space to start. The last round. It's now or never. Ooh, what a smart throw. The fighters return to the middle of this, brushes that off and keeps going. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. What now? Ugh, scuff him. This is hit that with confidence. Loads up a more fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Player 1 is in a very flatline zone. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The jump in is denied. Sticks the combo. Decent damage. What's next? Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 2 blazing through that drive gauge to try and set the pace. A depleted drive gauge will really limit their options here. Smart meter management is one of the keys to winning, so they'll have to keep tabs on that if they want to win this match. Player 2 chases them down. Getting into the end game now, it's getting tense. Throws them to negate the block. Next hit will end the round. KO! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Throws them. What's next? Good work staying in throw range there. Dashes. Barely blocks the jump in. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Their spacing is so on point. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Will this super art do anything? Will they gamble something here on a drive move? A jump? Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Flatline zone. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match.
Here comes a new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Let us begin. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Wow, shut down. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 1 is using their drive liberally. They need to make good use of the gauge without emptying it. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Player 2, this is a huge chance to make it feel it. A good chance to attack before the opponent's drive gauge recovers. Holds out with a block. Heats it up with a combo into super. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead, Burnout activates. Nails the anti-air. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to tank. Going in? Player 2 chases them down. KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Had the radar up and running. Checks them with a projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Dashes forward. Goes for the jump in. Player 1, burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Smart play with the throw. Player 2 will look to apply. Oh no, they're stunned. Player 2 wrecks them. What's this Kiku Hado gonna do? Going in. Wow, reads the counterattack. What a finish. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Adds a bit of OD spice there. Checks with a medium. Player 1 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Saw it all. Blocks it well. Closes in. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Player 2 all in with a rush. Player 1 is in burnout state. Burnout, but they may have a plan here. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is so tense. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. Player 2 comes away with the win. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that comeback. This is gonna hurt. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Oh, with the throw. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? The jump-in is denied. Takes a KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Steps back to start things off. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Nails the anti-air. Jumps in. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Blocks it. There's a change of side. Gets out of the corner. Checks with a medium kick. Oh, burnout triggered. Wow, that's some big time damage there. Drive boosted Hado. A quick breather. Like, this is gonna hurt. Player 2 has depleted their... No way. No signs of running up to the flatline zone. Player 2 comes away with the win.